CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, March 28th, 2016. Still a national holiday in Europe, but the United States is at work. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. Well, lest we forget, the Taliban too is capable of inflicting very disastrous, explosive results. We've been focusing on the Islamic State with the bombings in Belgium. However, over the weekend, a massive suicide bombing targeting Christians in the eastern Pakistani city of Lahore killed at least 70 people. The extremists detonated a bomb that took place in a park that was crowded with families. Many women and children were among the victims. At least 300 people were wounded in the bombing. Meanwhile, in the capital of Islamabad today, extremists protested for a second day in a row, setting cars on fire, demanding that the authorities impose Islamic law or Sharia. The army, which was deployed on Sunday, is trying to keep control of the parliament and the key government buildings. Natural catastrophe and severe weather events in the summer months in Australia have now cost over 550 million Australian dollars in insured losses, and perhaps also reinsurance industry losses. This is according to the Insurance Council of Australia. The four events, which are the Pinery bushfires in South Australia, the Sydney tornado, the Great Ocean Road bushfires in Victoria, and bushfires in Western Australia's southwest Yarloop area, were previously pegged at an industry total of about 515 million Australian, but claims have continued to come in. They've now upped that to 550. The reinsurance losses seem to have been broken down now, at least the aggregates. The Sydney tornado is apparently going to cost about 206 million in insurance and reinsurance. The Pinery bushfire is coming in at about 172 million Australian. There was a volcanic eruption yesterday on Easter Sunday in the Aleutian Islands in Alaska that sent ash about 20,000 feet into the air. The Pavlov volcano, which is about 600 miles southwest of Anchorage, erupted at 4:18 p.m. local time. It apparently also caused some tremors on the ground. The USGS has raised the volcano alert level to warning and the aviation warning to red. The volcano has about a diameter of about 4.4 miles and has had 40 known eruptions, and is apparently one of the most consistently active volcanoes in the Aleutians. The nearest community is Cold Bay, which is about 37 miles southwest of it. News came over the Easter weekend that the island of Bermuda has been granted equivalency status to Solvency II status by the European Union. So 6 years of hard work by the Bermuda Monetary Authority has paid off. The chief executive of the Bermuda Monetary Authority, Jeremy Cox, said this was a major achievement, and it is. Solvency II equivalence means that the commercial insurers and reinsurers based in Bermuda will not be competitively disadvantaged when they do business in the European Union. It will not apply to the island's captive insurers nor to its special purpose vehicles. Already the benefits of the new status apparently have become apparent. Back in February, XL Group, which had acquired Catlin, announced that they planned to move its corporate home from Ireland to Bermuda, and they said that S2 status was a major factor. The biggest wildfire in the history of the state of Kansas is ongoing. Winds have hindered firefighters trying to control it, and those winds are expected to increase today. The Weather Service says a strong southeast wind of up to 35 miles per hour is expected to blow over the sparsely populated area today and tomorrow. The blaze has consumed about 620 square miles since it started last week in Oklahoma, and it's now spread into Kansas. Heavy winds are inflicting damage in England and France. Flights at Gatwick and Heathrow airports have been diverted due to high winds battering much of those two countries. The high winds from Storm Katie caused 87 cancellations and 43 diversions at Gatwick and Heathrow. Passengers had tweeted about scary aborted landings and being diverted to other cities. More than 19,000 homes in Britain have been left without power as winds of up to 106 miles per hour have hit parts of the country. In western France and Brittany, 35,000 people have lost power because of the storm. The French Meteorological Service is warning of, quote, a very unsettled situation, issuing wind or wave alerts for 10 coastal areas, warning of gusts of up to 85 miles per hour. And the embattled German car giant Volkswagen said on Thursday that it's recalling more than 800,000 vehicles worldwide over a potential foot pedal problem. VW, of course, is battling its deepest ever crisis with the emissions cheating scandal. They said that this recall was purely precautionary. It's to fix a potentially faulty component on the pedal mechanism. 390,000 vehicles of its Touareg model and 410,000 vehicles of its Porsche Cayenne brand would be recalled because a circlip could be loose on the bearing bracket for pedals, whatever a circlip is, but certainly something to be dealt with. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.